I gotta record this episode. I might do a stream after this. I know I'm going to be playing a game. I'm gonna be playing Shadowverse, I think it is, because I was getting back into webtoons on MangaCow, and an ad they had constantly was for Shadowverse, and I was like, this looks interesting. So I clicked on it, and I was like, what is this? And it's pretty much Hearthstone. And somebody said that it's good and it's not just Hearthstone, but it looks like it's just Hearthstone, so I'm going to be playing it and seeing actually what it is, even though I'm pretty damn sure it's just Hearthstone with its own fun little quirks. And obviously Hearthstone is not original, it's just a digital trading card game, but it's still... I don't know yet. I don't know anything about it besides it looks like Hearthstone. So I'm going to be playing it, but streaming it or making a video on it depends a lot on what kind of battery percentage I have, actually. We got some friend requests. I should really address these as soon as I get them instead of waiting for them to just fill up. I don't need to get rid of anybody, though. Oh, man. It's just like, whatever. So for those of you wondering where Kumo has been, Mike's busy, I guess. I messaged him earlier about it, and he just got back to me, and he said he's just been busy. So that's where it is. There are episodes that are recorded. He's just got to find the time to upload them, and I should give him a lot more so that he doesn't have to worry about it as often. I'm just a lazy piece of shit. I can do more Kumo easily. I've been wanting to do more Kumo because it's in a really interesting place, but I got kind of busy today-ish. Well, earlier on, and then I just wanted to fucking chill because I did a little bit of work. I don't even know what to call her, if she has like a professional name or anything. But she comes by and she cleans up a little bit, and she takes care of my grandpa like once or twice a week. You know, she'll give him a shower, clean up his bed sheets and things like that. So whenever she's around, I can leave with my mom and not have to worry about leaving grandpa at home. So we went and we moved some things, and I dug a bit, and I made some money. So that was good. And then we went to Five Guys, and I got a triple burger. I don't know if I've ever actually gotten a triple burger there before. A lot of meat, though. I ate the whole thing. Very large. I think I've had a bigger burger before, because I do remember on the way back from a vacation once, we stopped at just a random diner on the way. Like, we just decided we were hungry. We were in the middle of nowhere, and I was looking up on my phone what's around, and we were just like, oh shit, there's a diner. So we stopped at a diner, and they had a half-pound patty, and you could get it on a double. So it was a double cheeseburger with two patties that were both half pounds. It was pretty much a pound of meat. And I ate the whole thing, and it was fantastic. And of course, I felt horrible afterward. But we were just on the road for the next 5 hours, so I was just gonna chill. And that was a good time. And so was the cheeseburger. It was a good time. Definitely a lot of food. But after that, we went to the other house, did some measurements, looked around to see what the work they're doing. I did some push-ups because I had to do something, like I've been doing a little bit of that, like I was doing some push-ups and some squats and shit, just because there was so much meat in me. It's like Five Guys is great, and it's a lot of food. Like, if you ever go to Five Guys, like, my mom didn't even know this at the time. But when you order a cheeseburger or a burger, they give you two patties. They always give you two patties. Their default is a double cheeseburger, which is interesting. My dad sometimes gets on me because we go there, and I always order a double cheeseburger because in my head it's like, I want a cheeseburger with two patties, so I'll get a double cheeseburger. And he's like, you don't have to do that. You can just say cheeseburger. And I'm like, well, it doesn't matter because they understand what I want, because there's a lot of people that are going to do that. But he's like, no, just say cheeseburger because you're still going to get a double cheeseburger. And I'm like, yeah, it's either way, I'm going to get a double cheeseburger, so I can say whatever the heck I want to say, you know? So yeah, I got a triple this time because I was very hungry because she put me to work and I hadn't had breakfast, and I was like, fuck it, I can eat a triple. And I did. I ate the triple and I had some fries, some peanuts. It was a good time. A lot of food. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes I eat way too much. Not a good thing, but I know what I'm doing. I did a lot of breathing exercises. And actual exercises, you know, some push-ups and shit. Breathing exercise, that's a real thing too, by the way, in case you didn't know. I don't know if I talked about that at all, but fat leaves your body through the yeah, I know, I totally talked about that. Google it, it's interesting. Fat, the mass, the fat itself leaves through your breaths. So there is like an exercise thing you can do. I haven't looked into it. I think you have to like pay to actually get any of the information or whatever. But there is actually a sort of a thing you can do where it's just like, I forget what it's called, but I'm sure if I did research again, I'd be able to find it. But it's just this way of breathing that's just for weight loss, and it absolutely works because it's 100% true. It's just this deep breathing that just like takes in all the shit and then pushes it out with your breath. It's like oxides or some shit like that. Because you know the process, you take in the oxygen, you put out the carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide comes with your fat in it, you know. It's heavy air. They can measure the air coming out of your face, and it's heavier than when it came back in. That's how they know. It's just, yeah, you know. People used to think, actually, and I think a gym class once taught this, and I never believed it, but I just remembered looking up. I was like, oh yeah, like this is what he told me at one point. But they used to think that fat cells didn't go away, they just shrunk. You know, like he would say that muscles and fat cells are always there, just they grow or they shrink, and that's all there is to it. He's kind of right about muscles, but not fat. Fat can go away. Well, you can have like scars and weird, like if you're really fat and you get really skinny quickly, you'll have like weird flabs and shit. Just because your skin stretches and then your skin has a hard time shrinking, you know, without weird surgery. But yes, fat cells don't shrink and they don't get converted to energy. That's literally impossible because, like, that's, you know, the law of conservation of matter, that the mass has to go somewhere. And I think it's like 80% is breathed out, you know? It's like, of course, you go to the bathroom and you shit some of it out, but like, it's you breathe it out. Look into it, it's interesting. Do some research on your own. I'm sure there's probably a YouTube video about it. I don't know, it's still relatively new and not widely accepted just because it doesn't make any sense, but it's completely true. You know, well it's accepted, but it's not popular as an idea because it is pretty new, this discovery. New in terms of scientific discoveries, you know? Like, we know that gravity is a thing because gravity was discovered fucking forever ago, you know, Apple. But it hasn't really spread because it's so weird. And it's not marketable as much either, which doesn't help because there is just like somebody, you know, made some sort of exercise plan that's literally just breathing, and that's where it comes from, and that's a thing, but that's just an exercise plan. You can't really sell a drink that's just, oh, hey, breathe better with this drink. No, it's you know, but it's absolutely true. Look into it. If you're fat, just breathe. It's how to lose weight with Zeke. Breathe a lot, cold showers, good, done, got it. Cold showers are a thing too. I think I've mentioned this before, but cold showers, they get your blood rushing, which gets your heart pumping, which gets your stomach digesting, and that's important. You want foods that are easily digested, because if not, they'll clog up all your systems and you just get all fat. Don't eat triple cheeseburgers often, maybe ever. I don't know. I've got an iron stomach. I just kind of eat whatever the fuck I want and deal with the consequences in whatever way I need to. And everything works out. Usually, most of the time. Yeah. Like, I'm still feeling it. I know, like, my stomach just knows that I ate way too much today. Like, I could have eaten, like, half and then still had been full. But I'm used to that. I'm used to eating a lot, and it's not good, but if you're used to it, it's easier. You know, because you can kind of force your metabolism to do some insane shit, and it's not as much that. The cold showers help with that because, again, they increase the speed of your metabolism. Excuse me, I burped a little bit there. It's coming back. It's still there. We're talking about 3 greasy-ass patties. I don't know how much it weighed. I'm assuming it wasn't a pound of meat, but it very well could have been. I might actually look into the average weight of, like, the Five Guys patty, because it's all, like, it's made right there, you know? Like, they just slap the meat together and then they fry it up. Like, it's interesting. My mom pointed out on the receipt at the top, it tells you how many patties there are, because we had 3 burgers but 5 patties, because I had 3 patties on my burger, and my mom had 1 and the grandfather had 1. Well, after working, we went back to the house, and the lady left with her boyfriend, and then we went to lunch with Grandpa. But yeah, so we went to Five Guys, and they both got 1 patty, and I got 3, with ketchup, pickles and lettuce. It was. I usually just get ketchup because their burgers are so good. I usually just get ketchup, but I decided to be a little fun with it and throw some pickles on there, because pickles are starting to grow on me. I like pickles, and just some lettuce, because why the hell not? So ketchup, pickles, and lettuce. I was thinking mayonnaise as well, but I was like, nah. Ketchup, pickles, and lettuce, 3 patties, just a lot of meat. Cheese. I always get cheese. I used to not like cheese at all, or cheeseburgers, but then just one day I tried a cheeseburger, and I've never gone back. Like, the only time I ever eat a hamburger is when my mom just goes and buys, like, 10 for anybody, just 10, like, small hamburgers at Burger King, and then just, like whoever's around, like, when they're working or whatever, they're just like, hey, I got burgers, eat them up, and then that's when I'll eat a hamburger. But otherwise, cheeseburger's where it's fucking at. The Japanese people agree with me. They love cheeseburger. I don't get what it is. Cheeseburger is just the American thing, actually. In Japan and a lot of other places, cheeseburger is the American stereotype, and it's a damn good burger. It's a damn good meal. I love it. I love me a cheeseburger. I like going to IHOP. They got Mega Monster Burger, I think it's called. That's a big fucking burger. Good shit right there. I like a lot of meat in my mouth. It's true though. I do. I just big, thick sausage too. That's some good thick Italian sausage, or German. I'm not picky. Either of those, pretty good. You know, on a bun with some spicy shit, whole lot of spicy mustard, some like peppers and maybe some onion, a little bit of onion. I don't usually like onion, but maybe a little bit. Yeah, just the works. You know, that's some good shit right there. I talk about food a lot. I don't know. Oh man, I should cook way more. I should get good at cooking, because I don't cook very often, but I want to. I think probably I should, just because it's a good skill to have for the future, and just in general. So that's yeah. Oh man. Just gonna like lightly check my watch, see if anything's been happening. All right. I'm gonna. Okay. Sip my water. I had some water there. It's good shit. I talk about this way too much, but I love that Stein. What rank are we at? I like wanted to rank for this event, but then didn't. I mean, I'm still kind of like pretty good. I could, right? What a when's it over? 21st? Okay, what is it, like the 17th? 18th. Okay, so I've got a few days. If I decided to, I could very easily get under 2K. I just have to play like an extra hour every day, which isn't a big deal. I'm just very lazy. Very lazy. I'm always doing other shit. I was watching some anime and shit. I just randomly got into this show that I probably don't want to talk about. Maybe when I finish it. I don't know. It's very garbage. Just ecchi trash. It's not ecchi harem trash. Well, a little bit, actually. Yeah, it's got some harem trash in there. But it is ecchi trash. But it's got a ghost in it, too. And I kind of like anything with a ghost in it. I don't really know why, but yeah. I'll probably talk about it when I finish it, because you know, it's got some pretty negative reviews, and it's pretty trash, and I want to see how it ends. I don't know. If I stream today, I might just talk about it then, because we talk about anime during the streams a lot. What? Actually, just looking at my battery. I don't know. I know I talked about this before, but I do want to get that replaced. I gotta look into that place nearby. I'm gonna dip though. Let's just not worry about this. Somebody else probably killed it already. No. Okay, I'm the only person dealing with this. All right. Well, let's get into it. God, when did I start this episode? I don't even fucking remember anymore. Shit. Should I say the name of it at least? No, because it's garbage. I don't want anybody to watch it because it's garbage. That's my reasoning. Okay. Jesus, seriously. Maybe I did this poorly. I don't know. Wait, would they have done... Oh, they would have done a little bit over, wouldn't they? She's back now, isn't she? Oh, okay. Well, she was close. Yeah, they'll do a little bit of... They all have the exact same amount of buff. Let's go ahead and do 2 more, because now everybody's going to do 9s. Yeah. So as you may have noticed, Zoom is gone. Please. Okay. Yep, Zoom's gone, because rest in peace, Zoom. I loved it. I loved it so much, but it's just not a thing that we can do, because it ruins everything. I don't know. Maybe if I had like a slightly better phone somehow. But I don't know. I need to replace Slamil still. I forget with who, but I do. I also haven't used my rings at all. Can I still? Alright, let's get the hell out of here. I did alright. I think somebody else is attacking. I'm pretty... Yeah, of course I stuck it. Okay, 300. That's... It's barely anything. I can get a Mega Mover. Can't get a shard yet, though. Should I go with Mega Mover? No. Maybe get some orbs. Who do I need? I think I need light. Yeah. I forget by how much. But I still need to awaken somebody. Yeah, her. Oh, what do I actually need then? I thought I would have needed those. Okay, those. Those then. Oh, I have a shit ton of those. God damn it, I don't need any of those. I need these. Oh, I'm a big idiot. Okay. For some reason I always think I'm gonna need those, but that's not true at all. I need the middle ones. The large ones, sorry. Yeah. Small, medium, large, and then a wubs. It's it's alphabetical. Just super dumb. You start with the largest, and then you go to the smallest, and then work your way up again. It's okay, Sure. Alright, let's go ahead and nab a few of these. Probably of different type. We get a lot of passions, so we'll go ahead and get some passion. Just get all of them. Let's go ahead and get all of them. Alrighty. And then another light for good measure. Cool. I would have been able to get more if I didn't spend them all on the fucking orbs. Do we have one shot at this? Oh, what is she? Oh, she's just locked. Okay. Yeah, we have one shot at this. So let's put everything into it. I don't think I've ever done this left-handed before. That's don't worry about what I just said. We fucked up. Oh well. I know why. But it has nothing to do with what I said earlier. Just forget about it. Well, it's something I've talked about before. But it's I have a little ritual thing, something that I always do when I'm awakening, and it's super like dumb and superstitious, but I don't know, I like it. I think that it helps, even though it doesn't at all. But I won't say what it is because I'm superstitious a little bit, and I feel like that'll make it lose its power. But I always do it with my right hand and not my left hand. But now I don't have that option because my right hand is holding the mic as well as the phone. Oh my god, I say so much. I just it's like filler. It's mental filler almost. If I get really into a topic, I won't say that, but it's really simple shit I'm gonna say a lot. And that's my bad, but that kind of shit just kind of happens when you're just talking for a long time. And it is, kind of late-ish. But, I think I should be able to end the episode, probably. Let's do that, I think. Take care of yourself.